Hi everyone, I'm G1 Writer with G1 Insights. Oh God, I miss going live with you guys every Tuesday. But this is not about me. This video is strictly for you guys because guess what? We have a new moon, okay, February 11th. And not only that, okay, we know the sun is in Aquarius. We know the new moon is in Aquarius. We know that Mercury is retrograding through Aquarius. So this energy is so profound. It really is. Because, excuse me guys, my allergies been really messing with me. So usually Aquarius energy is very friendly, especially when they're comfortable, you know. Not so much when they don't really know you, but they try to be at least courteous and be respectful. But once they consider you a friend or someone that they can just simply bond with or talk to, discuss anything over coffee or a smoothie, right? They take these things very seriously. Now, usually I'm in high favors over this because I'm like, yes, you know, Saturn is in Aquarius, so it's like, yay, you know, responsibilities is going to happen. You know, more innovatively, like more creatively. We're not going to be so serious about everything. But then Mercury retrograde happened January 30th. And so once that began to take place, now we're like, wow, you know, we find ourselves questioning, you know, the relationships we have between, you know, others, whether that is like our job or through a friend, a coworker, you know, an employee. This can be even a sibling or a family member. We are starting to question relationships that mean a lot to us. We are starting to ask the questions that nobody wants to ask, the uncomfortable questions. We want to get down to the bottom of a situation. Okay, and so with that being said, you know, it can cause, you know, with Mercury retrograding anyway, it can kind of cause a bit of disruption when it comes to friendships, partnerships, business associations. It can cause a lot of mishaps, a lot of disruptions, a lot of confusions, you know, saying things that we shouldn't say, things that we probably wouldn't normally say. We will find ourselves doing that, right? And then, so the cool thing I enjoy about this Aquarius new moon is that it's teaching us a lot about ourselves if you are willing to listen and to take heed to what the universe is teaching you. So I'm truly open-minded this season because I believe that this Aquarian energy is really going to teach, you know, how to be more connected, you know, and in a sense of wanting to reach out more to people that we haven't seen in a while, people we haven't maybe gotten a chance to even be with in a while, okay? So you can expect like a situation that may have happened previously to basically work itself out during the Aquarius new moon. The trick here is that Mercury is retrograde. So trying to get somebody else to hear your point of view or to at least try to comprehend what you're feeling or what you're expressing, that can be the challenge, because it's like, okay, I realize now that, you know, maybe I have pushed people away, maybe I have been, you know, too abrupt, maybe I have been too distant, maybe I haven't been so focused on my partnerships, on my friendships, on my relationships, okay? It's going to cause you to even question the relationship you have with yourself, the relationship you have with your finances, the relationship that you have with your health, you know, your wealth. Like, what is going on with you, you know? Aquarius people, when they are truly evolved and they have done that inner work, they can be the most beautiful humanitarian people that we know, you know, and that is why they are the air sign and they are the water barrier, because they give back into the earth. You know, they pour a good sense of energy into the earth, which brings happiness, joy, friendly. Everybody feels good when the water barrier brings water. Like, for instance, if you're really thirsty, right? And you're like, man, I haven't had a really cool drink all day, right? Like, just go with me, right? We're like, man, we haven't had a drink all day. Like, I'm super thirsty. I can really use a cold glass of water. I can really use a cold glass of lemonade, right? That is what I love about the water barrier energy, is that it refreshes our mind, our way of thinking. We don't act the same. We don't think the same. We are thinking outside of the box. But, like I said, the trick here is that Mercury is retrograding through Aquarius. So there has possibly been, for a lot of us, some, if not all, disagreements in some areas when it comes to communication. And Aquarius people do not like to be controlled. They don't like to be told what to do. They can be very aloof. And if you can respect all their rules, then sure, you guys will be the best of friends. As nosy as they are, right? They don't like you prying into their business. They want to be the first to tell you what's going on. So again, if you can find yourself to abide by all of their rules, you guys will be like the best of friends. They can respect you. They'll look up to you. They'll honor your intellect, But during Mercury retrograde, it's more so, oh, I think you're acting funny. I don't like how you're treating me. I don't know why you don't call me. Why don't we go out? Why don't we cuddle? There can be a lot of surprising events because, like I said, they are not the most secretive sign, but at the same time, they are not the most revealing. Like, they don't just wear their heart on their sleeve or tell you all of their business. So when during Mercury retrograde in Aquarius, things are bound to be revealed or come to the surface that was definitely unexpected. If you think about Aquarius energy, it is unexpected, it is impulsive, and it is really brash at some point. And when it's Mercury retrograde, it's like, wow, did you really just say that to me? Or are you really behaving this way right now? So there's a lot of, I don't know about this person right now. There's a lot of thoughts, a lot of thinking, a lot of processing with the Aquarian energy. So it is very strong. And the fact is, even in January, we actually spiritually went through the portal of the Aquarian New Age, okay? I said it backwards. The New Age of Aquarius. So, for years, we've been feeling like it's about to happen, but now it actually begins to happen. So you may find yourself taking your health a bit more seriously, exercising a bit more, drinking more smoothies than usual. You may find yourself being a bit more innovative, speaking up a bit more, being a bit aloof. But like I said, during Mercury retrograde, not only are you doing those things, but it's all about self at some point. And with that happening, a lot of people will start to feel like, oh, what's wrong with them? Why are they treating me this way? Why are they acting this way? Why haven't they returned my calls? Why won't they talk to me? What's going on? Why haven't they checked on me? What's up? We're going to have a lot of questions. And then, to top it off, we had the new moon in Aquarius. Now, this is the point where I get excited because I know that a new moon in Aquarius definitely brings on bright ideas. It brings on honesty. It brings on, looking deeper, because Aquarius people can also be very intuitive. So it definitely brings a lot of insight to yourself, a realization about who you are. And with Saturn also being in Aquarius at this time, and will also be retrograding soon in Aquarius, if not already, I can't remember. But I know that it's a lot of planets in Aquarius right now. So it's so important, if not now, then ever, that we begin to reevaluate our relationships. And I don't mean just the romantic ones. I mean relationships with others, with your finances, with your health, with your well-being, with your comfortability. Okay, maybe you're too comfortable. Maybe you're too lazy. Maybe you found yourself too relaxed. Maybe you found yourself too discombobulated. Like maybe you felt like, hey, my mind's everywhere. I can't think properly. I can't process my thoughts correctly. Something is up with that, you know, especially my fire signs and my air signs, especially, you know, all year long, you know, there's going to be a lot of retrogrades and eclipses happening in and out of air and fire signs. So there's going to be a very challenging thing where we want to move forward, but the energy is saying, nope, just go smooth, baby. Just allow it to just naturally happen. And that is what we are being encouraged to do this year in 2021. But these first 3 months of 2021 is significant because it teaches us a lot about ourselves. It teaches us about our values, what really matter to us. And it's totally up to you on how you handle that situation. If you're going to use this energy to say, hey, I'm going to apply this to my workload, you know, I'm going to apply this energy to manifesting some things that I really want to manifest. So again, if, for instance, if you're looking to lose weight, for example, right, you may want to use these 3 months to really start to look at some different dieting tips, you know, different gyms, or maybe partnering up with someone. If you're looking for new love, you may want to start searching for love in different areas in your usual place. So instead of going to the gym looking for a woman or looking for a guy, right, you may just suddenly decide, hey, you know what, I never really tried online dating, but I think I'm going to give it a shot. Like, you know, everyone is really in their own way taking a different approach about this, about relationships, about friendships and partnerships, and your relationship with money. Everybody is doing this thing differently, you know, because we were all raised differently, so it makes sense, right? But I love the new moon in Aquarius because it really is shining the light on who I need to keep in my life, who I need to let go of, who I need to keep around, who I need to work with, who I do not need to work with. You know, if the conversation doesn't apply, then, you know, to what I need to do, then it's, you know, it's not worth it, right? And then not only that, because Aquarius, not only are they aloof and intuitive and the humanitarian, right, when they are truly evolved anyway, right? But if you are an Aquarius, you know, if I were you, right, I would really utilize this time to reevaluate my circumstances, okay? So if you're not an Aquarius, maybe you have Aquarius as your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus, Jupiter, whatever, right? Maybe you have those planets in Aquarius. I have Venus in Aquarius, so trust me, guys, I get it. When it comes to love and money, I totally get it, okay? But for me, like, because I'm aware, like, I know how to use this energy. But there may be some of you out there who may not know how to use this energy. So if you're like me and you have Venus in Aquarius, instead of allowing everything else around you to distract you, you need to use this energy to motivate you and to go after what you want. Whether this is a financial thing or whether this is love, okay, or whether this is you saving money, working hard for your money, making greater connections, being more friendly. I don't know about you guys, but I've definitely found myself to be a lot more friendly, a lot more social, and I am not an Aquarian person. So for me, it's weird as hell because I'm like, okay, like, I don't even, you know, deal with people too toughly. Like, so for me, it is weird because I'm like, I'm not that friendly. Right? Like, I'm very social, but I'm not that friendly. So for me, it's kind of like, yeah. Right? So I've been finding myself dealing with that a lot lately. Like, hi, what's up? How are you? Like, yeah, that's not, you know, not saying that once the Aquarius energy is over, I'm going to be some mean person. But I like what it's doing for my career, and I like what it's doing for me personally and emotionally. So if you do happen to have Aquarian in your birth chart somewhere, this may actually be very fruitful for you. And you may want to utilize this energy to really help you get forward. You know, Aquarius people are not the ones that just sit around and just wait for life to happen. They go after what they want. It's the reason why Aquarius and Capricorn share the same planet, which is Saturn, because Saturn is the father figure. It teaches you how to be innovative, how to be creative, but also how to take care of your responsibilities while you are being creative and, you know, going after what you want. It's teaching you the responsibility of everything. So I truly, truly love this energy. And I just hope that someone somewhere out there can get some type of inspiration from this video right here. Do not give up, okay? Do not get sidetracked. Do not allow someone to tell you that your goals at this moment is impossible. Because listen, when Aquarius people want to do something, oh, they're going to get it done. Whether you say something, you ever try to give an Aquarius person advice? They're like, oh, that's cool, that's nice, but yeah, I'm going to do what I want to do. Like, right? So, I don't know about you guys, but I love that energy because I need that. Like, I needed that encouragement. Like, I needed my spirit to say, oh, who cares? Go get it, right? Like, I needed that energy. So, I really hope that this message here can inspire you or uplift you guys somehow. And I cannot wait to go back live with you guys every Tuesday again. As far as my book is concerned, everything is going well. You know, I'm still putting the pieces to the puzzle. I'm still meeting with people and making things happen. It's been a full journey, Lord knows. It's been so crazy lately. But again, I'll share all these things with you in another video, guys. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just wanted to share a little bit of encouragement and just to remind you that everything is possible. When you're dealing with the Aquarian energy, Aquarian people do not see no barriers. They go after what they want. They don't care what you think. They don't care what this person say. It's what they want to do, right? And so even during Mercury retrograde though, guys, I would still not sign any contracts. I wouldn't force a situation to happen. I would just allow it to naturally happen. I would take myself out the equation and just allow things to just either fall together or fall apart, right? And then even when it does fall together or fall apart, I'll be there to even give or take some advice. It is what it is, right? That is the way that we need to deal with this type of energy, guys, and to remember to be grounded and to take care of our responsibilities and to pay our bills on time. And even though we are all grown and nobody should have to tell us that, during Mercury retrograde in Aquarius, things can be very tricky, and you may feel like, hey, I want to be flashy, I want to do this, I want to do that, and responsibility is still ringing very loud. Okay, so that is what I just wanted to share with you guys, and I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything though. Like I feel good. Like I don't feel like I missed anything, but I just if I did, of course, you guys know me. Like, oh, it will be a part 2 if I did. But right now, guys, I think that that's it. I think I kind of touched on pretty much everything. I kept this simplified as much as possible so you guys can understand. So comment, or subscribe to my channel if you guys are watching this on YouTube, or if you're watching me on Instagram and this is your first time, welcome. Thank you for following me. I love you, and I really hope that once again that this video has brought you some type of inspiration or to help you understand like what's happening in the universe right now. Don't give up, guys. The best is yet to happen. Okay, I love you. Be good to yourselves, okay? And do not give up.